Hey everyone, Pete Warner here with your Diz Daily Fix for Monday, July 2nd, 2018. Here is what's happening today. Unless you have been living under a rock, you know that the much anticipated Toy Story Land at Disney's Hollywood Studios opened this past weekend. It actually soft opened on Friday, and it was a zoo. 3-hour waits just to get into the land, 5-hour waits for the new area's signature attraction, the Slinky Dog Dash. But fortunately, in subsequent days, it has calmed down quite a bit. Today, for example, there's only a 2-hour wait for the Slinky Dog Dash. The Alien Swirling Saucers, about 50 minutes, and Toy Story Mania has a wait of about 85 minutes, which is not unusual. Overall, the reviews on the new land have been very positive, with people saying as long as you're expecting it to be for kids and not for adults, you will not be disappointed. So it looks like at least some part now of the massive overhaul of Toy Story Mania is behind us. Of course, next up is going to be Star Wars Galaxy's Edge, slated to open late next year. Now, in other news regarding Disney's Hollywood Studios, Disney has shared some new artwork for the upcoming Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway attraction. This is going in where the Great Movie Ride used to live, and this is going to be an attraction theme. It's going to be the first attraction themed to Mickey and Minnie Mouse. It's going to be a ride through based on the cartoon shorts that Disney has produced for a while now. But most exciting to me is that it's going to utilize a technology where you're basically going to experience this in 3D without the use of any glasses. So some new concept artwork has been released. For that, if you want to check it out, head over to www.info.com. Now, talking about Disney Cruise Line, the government of the Bahamas announced recently that they are going to be increasing their value-added tax on goods and services sold in the Bahamas from 7.5% to 12%. This is going to have an obvious impact on tourists on cruise lines going to the Bahamas. They have issued a moratorium on this going into effect until August 31st because a lot of retailers complained that the fine details of this tax hike weren't released until a week before it was supposed to go into effect. But this will, of course, impact Disney Cruise Line passengers who are going to Nassau and going to Castaway Cay, because Castaway Cay is part of the Bahamas. So it will increase the price of souvenirs and things you buy on the islands, but it will also probably increase the price of your shore excursions by about 5%. So just keep that in mind. Now, while we're talking about Toy Story Mania, head over to the Diz, www.info.com, to check out the amazing articles written by our own Steve Porter. He lists all the highlights from the media event that took place on Thursday, full details on the Slinky Dog Dash and the Alien Swirling Saucers, and his opinions of Toy Story Land merchandise after he got a chance to see it in person. So head over to www.info.com and check that out. Over on Dizboards.com today, the trending thread is over on our restaurants board because it is never too early to worry about Christmas. Official Candlelight Processional Dining Watch Package 2018 is the trending thread on the boards today. If you don't know what this is, the Candlelight Processional is a very popular event that runs through the Christmas season, usually right after Thanksgiving. Celebrity narrators come in and tell the story of Christmas while being backed up by a live orchestra and a huge choir made up of area high school students and several cast members that auditioned for the job. So but it's very hard to get a seat for these if you're waiting in the standby line. The only way to get a guaranteed seat is to do a dining package, and we're waiting for those to open up. So this thread is talking about that, and if you're interested in being the first to get a dining package for this year's Candlelight Processional, head over to Dizboards.com, visit our restaurants forum, and check out the official Candlelight Processional Dining Package Watch 2018 thread started by Mama of Six. And finally, in the weather, if you're heading into the parks tomorrow out in Orlando, you can expect scattered thunderstorms with a high of 88 and a low of 74. Out in Disneyland, where I just came back from, which was amazing, partly cloudy skies with a high of 79 and a low of 64. You can find links to all these stories and more on our Daily Fix main page at wdwinfo.com/dailyfix. That'll do it for me today. Join us again tomorrow for the next installment of the DIS Daily Fix. Happy 4th of July, everybody.